We recap our recent trip to Universal Orlando and the very first UUOP The Weekender on episode 374 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hey everyone, it is me, Lee. I am back from a week in Orlando. I am currently dying of jet lag and dehydration and just physical exhaustion. But I cannot wait to talk about, spoilers, the best trip we have ever had to Orlando, Universal Orlando specifically, ever. So joining me to discuss the trip and the weekend is my good lady wife, Tracey.
Hello.
And Darren.
What's up, Internet?
And Christopher.
We're back.
I was just saying to Darren before we started recording, I can't believe it's been a week since the four of us were all together. It feels like a lifetime ago.
It is crazy.
Yeah. Miss you guys.
It's very
Miss
sad.
you too.
Yeah.
Lee's got severe blues.
Oh, like the worst I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've just been too busy to think about it.
Oh, there's no such thing. It doesn't matter how busy I am, I'll still be thinking about it.
It's kind of weird because I keep on seeing posts on Facebook come up from last week.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
But they're coming up in the stream now and
Yep.
with comments now. I'm like, oh, maybe it's happening again this week. We'll see.
That'd be good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. I think it's going to happen again.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the Weekender itself just ran so smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah. I also think we learned a lot of things this time
Yeah.
around to make the next one even better.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to sort of go through the week chronologically because obviously me and Tracy, it's the first time we've been out since 2015 and there's a lot of new things we tried this time and then we'll sort of break the Weekender in the middle of it and stuff. But there's stuff that we've experienced that Darren and Chris can sort of jump in on as well. So I think for the first thing, one of the things that we did this time that we've never done before is not had a car.
Yeah. That actually wasn't as weird as I thought it was going to be.
It really wasn't.
No. I think because we stayed on site,
Yeah.
we didn't really notice.
It was nice to sort of get to see Orlando because normally I'm driving and just focusing on not crashing. Because we Ubered with Robin and Michelle to their hotel first, and they stayed at the Portofino Bay, which looks amazing.
Stunning. I just want to say, Mario, our Uber driver, was brilliant. Absolutely loved him. He was chatty. He was engaging. I mean, he waited at Portofino with us in the car while Michelle and Robin went and checked in and everything. He was just chatty and lovely, wasn't he? And then
you were
took us
telling
all
about
over.
the podcast and stuff
Yeah,
and
he
about
said he
his
was
son
gonna
going to
have a
Halloween
sermon.
Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And,
Nice.
Such a nice guy, genuinely nice as well.
yeah.
Cool.
And then obviously we went and checked in. Katie, who checked us in, was amazing.
Oh, she was.
She really was. I know for you guys it probably doesn't mean as much, but coming to America and dealing with people in like guest service is so much nicer than they are
Oh, it
over
is.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done it over there yet, so
No,
we'll
it's
see.
awful, but
Oh,
she was
brace
fantastic. And then Paul, the guy on vacation planning, where we had to go and get our tickets because there wasn't just mine and Tracy's Scare Actor dining cards and mine and Tracy's annual passes
really?
and mine and Tracy's express passes for Horror Nights and our Horror Nights tickets. There was like 7 dining cards. There was Robin and Michelle's Halloween Horror Nights. They must have had a total of about 20 tickets.
Yeah, I don't think he got his break that day.
But again,
In fact, he hid when I saw him the next day.
it was brilliant.
He was.
The hotel itself,
It's beautiful.
the common areas and everywhere are gorgeous.
Yes.
But it has a smell about it. They pump a certain smell into the lobby that hits you as soon as you walk through the door. And if I ever smell that smell again, it will instantly take me back
I
there.
don't remember because I was...
I actually love
Made it up.
that.
Yeah. The bed was massive, by the way. Chris, I don't know what yours was like, but Tracy and I could have laid on the outside of the bed and rolled over twice and still not touched each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
And we had a good sleep too. It's comfy.
I didn't,
It was
unfortunately, but again,
Yeah.
I mean, the
I mean-
hotel's beautiful. I love that walk. The water taxi on a morning is
Yeah.
amazing. The area where we did registration for
Oh,
the Weekender was perfect, and it wasn't even where we were supposed to be, and I think it worked out better that it was there than where we were
And
supposed to be.
I have to say the pool looked very inviting. And I'm not a pool person.
But overall, I enjoyed it. It
Yes.
certainly helped our week. It was a lot easier, like when we were running back
yeah.
before Horror Nights, being able to jump in the room and have 10 minutes or to get showered or whatever. It certainly made things a lot
Yeah.
easier.
Staff were brilliant in there.
One of the things I noticed big time was when we were going to the boat to take it into the park. Way smaller lines than when staying at Sapphire.
Yes.
And obviously Sapphire suffers from the Aventura people just walking over and Cabana Bay people also walking over. Yeah. But it's a huge difference because when I've stayed at Sapphire in previous years during Horror Nights, I mean, you had to get there early because the line can go way past the gate of where the boats are at.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this was nice. This one was every time was just a walk on almost.
Pretty much. Yeah, there wasn't many times when we got there and we had to wait for another one because there was too many people there. And obviously doing your security there is much easier.
Yeah.
Conversely, I'm going to have to say, I stayed at a Comfort Inn on Canada Drive off I-Drive by the Pirates Adventure Dome.
Yeah, that's where we're staying. Well, not that one,
Opposite.
but close.
Yeah.
Not bad at all as far as the hotel goes. I bet you accommodations were pretty similar.
Oh, probably.
Honest.
Yeah.
I paid. Well, the big difference is obviously the Unlimited Express, and you said the convenience of on site. But at one point, Chris told me he was heading out to the boat, and that was the exact same time we were heading out of our parking lot of our place. And I think we got there before you guys did.
That was on Saturday? No.
Yeah, but we weren't having to drive and
about.
deal with I-Drive. We were on a lovely, relaxing boat trip.
However,
true.
Quick question. How much is unlimited?
I have no idea how much it costs to buy a week's worth of unlimited express pass.
Suggest you find it.
But it would be a lot.
The other big thing here, and I say this jokingly, but you got to make sure you're going to use them too, because
we didn't
we were
really.
so busy this entire weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we used it twice, maybe.
We used ours nearly every time, but the theme that you'll find in this trip is we didn't actually ride a lot.
No.
And to be honest, I'm fine with it.
I'd be surprised if we got to double figures for rides.
No, I think we probably did, but not much more. And
I think we would have more if it wasn't for Horror Nights.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, the focus was always going to be Horror Nights.
Oh, yeah. I think we got our money's worth there.
But again, sort of moving on with the hotel, Tracy and I went for breakfast with Robin and Michelle to the Island's dining room. I'll be honest, my stomach was a mess for most of the time we were there, and I hardly ate. But Tracy, you had the macadamia pancakes that Michelle was like, oh, you won't finish all of them. And 20 minutes later, you're
Hang on. I also ordered a side of breakfast potatoes. I got the macadamia Hawaiian pancakes.
Macadamia Hawaiian pancakes, yeah.
But I got them without coconut. 3 side plate size
they're huge.
pancakes. Fluffiest, loveliest pancakes I've ever had. Big side of potatoes. Yep, I mopped up the sauce with the potatoes.
Yeah. Michelle's like,
I learned that she can eat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because Michelle was like, oh, you can have some of mine. Like, I won't finish all mine because they're far too big. Tracy, you won't finish them. And she's like, you what now?
You watch me. it was a hold my beer moment.
So I got the
literally at 8 in the morning.
Cinnamon French toasting, and it was amazing.
Huge.
But I don't know what it is about me coming over to America at this point. I cannot get onto US time, and it knocks not just my body clock, but everything. And one mouthful, and just went, oh, my stomach went, I don't want that.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually eat more than about 2 mouthfuls.
You know what the problem is? You need to stay more than a week.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. Realistically.
Sure.
Whereas I seem to get off the plane now was on US time.
That's it, and I need to do that, and I need to figure that out.
Actually, what you should do is not go back onto UK time, just stay in US time until we go back in February.
That won't work, unfortunately. But, so yeah, we ended up getting the water taxi in, because obviously we said right from the start the plan was to go and ride Hagrid first off. So we grabbed our passes, quick got changed, and ran straight in the parks. And I did not tear up on the boat. I did not tear up going into Islands of Adventure. It took me 3 days to realise why I wasn't tearing up then and when I was going to, but trust me, they were there. But Michelle was like, Voodoo Donut hasn't got a line, get in there now.
Yeah.
All right, Mum. So in we went.
All right, Mum.
What did we get?
Voodoo dolls.
I loved it.
To.
They were amazing.
I thought they were amazing. For me, it wasn't a lot of chocolate. For me, it was a little too chocolatey, but they were really good.
Like, I'm a fan of a jelly donut I've worked out over this trip. So that for me was perfect.
I also liked stabbing it. That's kind
and you
of
were right,
my
the
nature.
pretzel rods were quite stale.
Everything, any kind of topping on.
Well, I think we'll save that for later.
Oh, okay.
All right, because actually we talk about that later.
Okay. So then we ran in. Hagrid was down. We waited around a little bit, and it was kind of like the team member was like, it's probably going to be an hour. So we jumped on Forbidden Journey. So again, long day, dehydration, not really having much to eat. Forbidden Journey knocked me a little bit.
A little bit.
I got a feeling like, oh, that was not good.
I must admit, I was on that going, whoo, don't remember Mr. Book being this bad on it.
So I think we said it on last week's show. We ran down and did the Raptor encounter, and we're going to go and head to Kong. And Gillian messaged Michelle and was like, Hagrid's open, get here now. So we ran over. Sorry, people. 20 minutes we queued the first time we were on it.
We didn't see any of the pre-shows.
Any of it.
Like we just ran straight through.
Walked straight through the queue into the last room. So we got on it. Tracy and I were in the back row. Robin and Michelle were in front of us. So we went round it. Tracy arms in the air for the entire thing.
Ride.
We stopped at unload. They turned around to look at me to get my reaction, and I'm like, I'm going to bring everything up I've already eaten today. And I mean, I was not well at all. And Robin was like, what's the matter? What's the matter? Did you not enjoy it? And I'm like, I'm not going to enjoy anything right now. I need to get off. And like that was the first time we met Gillian and Christine, and they were like, he's not very well. And they're like, ugh. Yeah. So we ended up going. So we were supposed to watch the Dark Arts show that night, and we didn't. Because I was.
Had to take him home.
Who rode the bike? Who rode the sidecar?
Tracy rode the bike.
Okay.
So I was determined to get on it again at some point, but we'll get to that later. But spoilers, we didn't get to see the Dark Arts show at all.
Nope.
Us either.
The one night we were going to, we were supposed to be meeting friends Kieran and Pippa there. It pissed down most of the day, and it kind of went out of our mind. We ended up going back over the studios for a bit with the popcorn doctor. So we, and they said, but when they got there to meet us, they were that far back they couldn't see anything anyway. And I've heard it's not that good.
Oh, I just wanted to see more than anything the
Death Eaters.
The Death Eaters interact with you.
Well, they were there when we got off Hagrid, but I was that ill. I just thought I can't be asked.
February.
If it's hopefully it'll still be on.
Seems to be popular.
So then the next day we went over to Volcano Bay. We got a tour of Volcano. We didn't get to go in anything. Just have a wander around.
Tour.
Chris, everything you've said about it is true. It is amazing.
Yeah. It's the most...
That view when you walk in, right?
Oh, it's absolutely stunning. Like we've said it on the show so many times, I'm amazed at how Universal cram the things into the spaces they do. And we know that Volcano Bay is crammed into such a small area.
Yeah.
It feels huge when you're in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It made me go, I want to come here. And I'm not normally bothered. It is gorgeous.
I could have walked around all day photographing the place. It was just every time I turned a corner, it was just, the shot was there.
Because we had like the full walk round. We got to go in the volcano. We had a look at some of the food places. We were going to get an ice cream, but I wasn't particularly hungry. So, but yeah, it was amazing. Like the whole feeling of the place is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think Universal killed it with that.
They really
theming
did.
there.
It feels quite upscale.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and quite exclusive. It wasn't particularly busy either.
No, it was a nice day as well.
Awesome.
So we shall go there in the future.
We will. And then we headed back into the parks with Road Men in Black and did crap like we all did. I don't think anyone got over, I eventually got over like 600,000, but Jesus.
Yeah, but we ended up, that first car we were on, we ended up on again a few days later.
Yeah, the six of us.
And we all got bad scores again, so I think there's problems with that car.
That's what we'll blame, because the six of us rode it together, and it was like, I think one person got over 200,000. Alexa gave up after, like, she got 11,000.
Yeah, she stopped halfway through.
Yeah. I was on two different cars full of people that, are pretty good at Men in Black and could not hit the exhaust port on the other car at all.
Oh, yeah.
I did eventually, but it wasn't spinning, which was better for me because I was just popping them off. But
yeah, it's better when they don't spin. That's good. But yeah, for it to not hit at all is very weird. So yeah, there was something up with that.
But something I did notice that we've talked about a lot since we had Dave Cobb on, whether it was only one person in the car could get the bonus or multiple people, and the answer is multiple people can get that bonus.
And we know how to now, for definite.
Well, I've never not got it, I don't think. So I don't know whether I'm doing anything... Anyway. So after that, we rode Men in Black, and then we went at the AP lounge. It was all right.
I quite liked it.
It was all right. We picked up our magnets and our pizza.
It was cool and comfortable.
Pizza, fries, buttons, and sat there for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got the buttons. Didn't get the fries.
Yeah. And then...
Right.
There's like no... Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
It's just a nice, quiet, cool place.
Yeah. And then we bumped into Doc Brown in the Classic Monsters shop and stunned me by knowing like all these local terms for people who live round here. I was like, what the hell? Are you a monkey hanger? Are you a Geordie? And I'm like, how the hell
Are
do
you a
know all
smog
that?
monster? I'm like, no, but I am. Very strange.
And we went for lunch in our new favourite spot.
Oh, yes.
Something has usurped Fast Food Boulevard. And Darren, it's your place of choice. The Today Cafe is awesome.
Yes.
So good.
4
Isn't it,
times
though?
we went in there. It really is.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's just sandwiches.
Yeah,
I know.
They do a great job with it.
But so tasty.
It's just the place is
All the desserts are
upscale
awesome too.
and modern. It feels nice. Where you sat, you can
Feels
see
fresh
like
and clean.
you're in the park. It just has a really nice vibe about
It
it, and the
does.
food's really good.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Like I said to you guys when we were in there, I think it was when we were getting breakfast on the Friday morning, that even the executive chef, Steve Jason, was in there just pulling coffees.
Yeah. I just said to Lee, hang on, who's that? And he went, oh, yeah. It was just,
Because we were talking to the
It's
team
nice to
member and
see,
he's
though.
like, oh yeah, he comes in here all the time.
yeah.
That's awesome.
It
Works
just
all,
works.
works all the kitchens, all the places he's responsible for.
But
which
we
is
had
brilliant.
2 lunches, like a dessert one day, and then you had that matcha green puff, didn't you?
Yeah. I had to get one. I had to run in for it. Yeah.
I liked it.
Oh,
It was
they
great.
are so
No, I think we
good.
went in there 5 times. We had 2 lunches,
Yeah.
breakfast. You got the matcha green puff, and then we went in on
Another
Wednesday
time?
and
Yeah,
got
5 times.
5 times. Wow,
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
it really
Oh, so
is.
good.
I was well impressed with it.
And I had, because I had to, I had the I Heart vegan sandwich. Wow. That is, that is a really good sandwich. Very tasty. I will eat that multiple times.
We even bumped into a listener in there,
We did.
Brian Jennings, who was like, "Hi, Lee Tracey." We were like, "What the hell?"
It was so nice
It
to
was
see him.
weird, and I was like, "Ah,
He's
cool."
so sweet.
Nice. Yeah, the window seats there are great too.
Yeah.
One time when I was sitting there, I got lunch before I was leaving, and as I'm sitting there, the Bluesmobile goes by one way,
Awesome.
and so the Blues Brothers go that way, and then the other way comes Marilyn Monroe and all her girls for her show, and down on the other side. So so they're in the convertible, and they all go drive the other direction. And then Doc Brown goes walking by. I'm like, wow, this place is awesome.
And this was like we were sat with we had lunch with Ali, our PR contact from Universal, and Popeye went walking past and I go, "You don't see that every day." And she said, "Well, actually, I do."
Yeah.
Nice.
Ali is lovely.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
And then we did Horror Nights that night. We're not going to discuss Horror Nights too much on this
No.
because we are going to delve deep into it, I'm sure. Because I'll be honest, I'm still collecting my thoughts on it.
Oh, yes.
All I have
such
done
a
today at
good
work
year.
is listen to Horror Nights reviews to try and put them in some sort of semblance of order, and I really can't. I think I've got my top 3 at this point.
Yeah, I can do a top 3, maybe 4, and I know my bottom
I
1.
think I know my bottom 2 at this point.
And then it's what order the rest goes
It's
in.
really difficult. It is a really difficult year.
Well, like
Because
I
it's
was
so
telling
good.
you, it's like for me, putting them together in order. The problem I'm having is that some of them are so close to
Yes.
each other
Yeah.
in reference to how good they are that it's just hard to say, okay, this one's better.
Yeah.
Why?
You just got to keep breaking it down.
Yeah.
We're going, before we record those 2 house breakdowns, Tracy and I are going to watch some walkthroughs again just to try and...
to.
Because I'll be honest, I still get kind of Graveyard Games and Monsters kind of mixed up at times because they're very similar aesthetic.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I guess so.
But speaking of Horror Nights, on the Friday morning, we did the Unmasking the Horror tour, which was cool.
Very cool.
We did Killer Clowns and Graveyard Games and Monsters, and it made me appreciate it a little bit more, but they're not in my top 3, those houses. There is one bit in Graveyard Games that is awesome. I think what you're going to find is when we discuss these houses, I'm going to have ones down the bottom, but there's going to be things about them going to be like, that was so well done.
This is the thing, though. Things are going to be at the bottom of our list, not because they were bad, just because it was such a strong year, something's got to be at the bottom.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah. My top is like way out there.
Mm-hmm.
The more I think about it, the more I'm putting it. It is way out there for me. It was phenomenal.
Uh-huh.
Spoilers, it wasn't Ghostbusters. I'm still
Very
not sure
weird.
where that is.
I agree.
And then obviously we ran back to the hotel and that began registration.
Yeah.
Chris started the day off well in a car accident.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was my Friday morning. Rushing up to get up there for the registration. And boom, someone hits me.
I got that message and I was like to Michelle, you are not going to believe this. It's like, what? Chris has just been in a car accident. She's like, oh my God.
And like I told you, I mean, the first thing that went through my head, obviously, everybody okay, blah, blah, blah. Everybody was good. It wasn't like a high-speed accident, nothing like that. But in my mind, I'm like, I have the welcome cocktail drinks in the trunk.
The most important part.
Now.
Yeah.
So yeah, luckily it was a quick thing and we made it up there right on time.
Speaking of which, tell everyone what was in those, because apparently you gave me the weakest one and I was like, you are going to kill me, Jesus.
One was a rum punch, basic rum punch.
That was the one I had. Oh,
yes,
no. Yeah,
that's the one that was the weaker rum punch. I had made like a separate batch because I didn't want to
Kill
anyone before the weekend.
Start with the base. And I think just watching your face while you drank it was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, Lee's just talking to everybody. He has a cup, he takes a sip, and his eyes just kind of like do some weird thing and he like squinches, puts the cup down no more than like 20 seconds later, picks it right back up and does the same thing over and over until the whole cup is gone.
It went down really well, but it was strong.
It was very nice, but mine kept evaporating.
Tracy was by about 10 minutes in, I think.
I think it was a little longer than that.
I don't think it was.
I don't think I drank 3 cups in 10 minutes.
I think I did.
Aaron's stuff had a hole in it for sure. But yeah, it was one was a rum punch, the other one was like kind of like a margarita. So
yeah, well, there was a B around mine, so I think I was drinking a lot.
All
of
right.
it, so.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But it went down really well. Everyone was loving it, and I think it was a great touch.
Yes,
yeah,
I
especially
agree.
with that heat out there.
We don't need to talk about registration too much because if you were listening to last week's show, I recorded most of it, and it was brilliant. It really was, to see all those people that we've interacted with, like saying the Producers Club, or I've had on the show for Producers Club roundtables, or they've stepped in to actually be in the same space as those people was.
To finally meet everybody.
It was cool. It was really cool.
It
Like
really
meeting
was.
I keep using the term overwhelming, but at
It
times
really was.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
When I walked in there, I had this crazy Brit just run up to me.
I can't believe someone was ready with their camera to snap that moment.
I know.
That was Stephanie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you, Holly, for those name tags because that was difficult.
Yeah.
I'm good with names. I knew most people, so it was. Everyone took them off the next morning, so the next morning it was no good. And it's like you think everyone's drinking Chris's rum concoction, then trying to remember everybody's name.
Yeah, right. I thought everybody should have swapped them before they left. That would have made it even more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just extremely nervous anytime we were in the crowd of people the whole time we were there. So if you felt like I was putting you off or anything like that, no, I was just crazy nervous and then drunk.
Yeah,
Drunk, yeah.
Power chugging.
And then, of course, after that, we started heading into Horror Nights again. But again, I had a rough night that night. That was the day I ate nothing. I had a bagel for breakfast and I had a pretzel at about 6 o'clock and I had to leave. And I didn't want to.
No.
It was all you lot going, go and get yourself away. You're not well enough. It was Chris. Chris was like my dad.
I know. But if we hadn't left when we did, I'd have ended up having to carry you back.
Probably. I wasn't well.
No. You're talking about that Friday night?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did not look well. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather have you at full energy tomorrow than half energy now and half energy later.
I was gonna say it's bad when we look at scare actors all the time and like wave at them and we're like, hey, what's up? Oh, that's cool, like makeup or whatever. And then we look back at Lee and we're like, oh god, right, you need to go take a nap.
It actually got a lot worse when I got back to the hotel room. So I'm kind of glad you made me in the end.
Yeah. So. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do that, make a sacrifice to make the rest of it better.
Yeah, it's true.
It worked
it's
out.
true. I don't like to
fine.
be that one that kind of leaves, and it usually is me though. That's the problem.
But between us, I don't think we had a full meal for one person that day.
No.
Yeah,
it was a
Crazy.
busy day.
A
And
whole
then,
matter of flying halfway across the world.
yeah,
You guys got to give yourself some credit though, because both of you lasted a lot longer than I thought any normal person would with the lack of sleep that you had.
yeah. Oh no, Tracy
Plus
slept
rum
all right.
punch.
Well, when I finally went to bed, I did.
I got no more than about 3 hours sleep every night. And do you know what? Normally it me off that I sit there rolling around getting angry. And this time I was like, do you know what? I'm not. And it didn't bother me. I never once felt like at any point during a day that I wanted to, like, if someone said to me, the day's done, just go to bed, I'd be like, oh yes, thank you. I was fine.
Yeah.
Even when we did our RIP tour and we didn't get back to our hotel room till like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I was fine. It was weird. It was weird because I know if I was like that here, I'd be dead on my feet.
What time were we up the next day?
Yeah, true.
Our feet were dead, though. I will say that much.
They were, you're right. Right, we'll take a quick break and then we'll get on with the rest of it. And this one I'm going to do another live ad because, as I said last week, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company are the travel company that you want to use to book your trips. They helped Michelle and Robin have put together The Weekender. Michelle mainly. I'll give Michelle the plug. She was amazing. It is testament to her how well that weekend ran.
Yes.
She made sure that every little thing was taken care of, even down to looking after us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is one of the best partnerships we've ever had in the 8.5 years of doing this podcast. And now, having used them and seen how other people have used them, I can heartily recommend Mouse and Muggle Travel Company. They are amazing, and I would not go with anybody else. So if you are looking to book a trip to Orlando, or apparently anywhere, Michelle tells me, they can book anywhere.
Yes.
Head over to mouseandmuggle.com to fill in a no-obligation quote request or email them at info@mouseandmuggle.com. And Michelle keeps telling me as well, even if you've already got a trip booked, they can still take over that booking. It won't necessarily cost you any less, but it makes a massive difference to them. So please go and use them. They are amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So moving on to Saturday morning, we did our group ride on Forbidden Journey, which I was a bit worried about after my first ride on it. But I took Robin's advice, and it was like, just close your eyes during the screen bits. So I did, and I come off it all right.
Well, I like looking around the edges of the screen. That's what I do.
But you know what, right? So we rode Forbidden Journey twice this trip, and I didn't try and do it on purpose, but I noticed that you can see way more of that ride than I thought you could.
Yes.
Way more.
Oh, yeah, I've watched all of the cars coming round. Yeah.
Without even trying, though. You just look to the left and go, there's another vehicle there.
And you see how high up you actually are. It's really clever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw employees on the catwalk this time when we were
Really?
on it. So, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
But it was awesome going through that ride with how many? 60?
Yeah, I went through, and obviously I had a Weekender t-shirt on. I said, there's still plenty of us behind. I said, the last person to come through will be wearing the same t-shirt.
I think that was it, wasn't it? We never really said...
just like, okay, just keep going.
We never really knew exactly how many were coming through, so we were just like, how many? I'm like, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was one ride that we knew, but we'll get to that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And then we went and had a group breakfast. I think we pretty much took over the back patio, the 3 broomsticks at that point, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was nice.
Darren, how was black pudding?
It was okay at first, and then it descended quickly. The first bites, I was like, it wasn't like what I was expecting. Like I was expecting a horrid, like metallic tasting thing, and it really was not like that at all. But yeah.
But one bite was enough.
It was, because then it's like I'm sitting there chewing it and chewing it and chewing it.
Right. That's not
like,
being cooked properly then.
Oh, definitely not. It's also theme park food, so
when you come
everything
over,
else on the plate was weak. So
when you come over, I'll do your proper English breakfast.
No, it is something where it only needs to be eaten in small amounts. 2 or 3 mouthfuls is enough, and then after that, it does get a bit rank.
It's a bit cloying and ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we did our group photo in front of the Hogwarts Express, which was, I felt like such a celebrity at that point because of the way the Hagrid's queue is. It felt like we were like behind the rope, in the VIP lounge in a club. That's what it felt like. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, they had to stop the line for
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And the guy we obviously wanted it to be our Hogwarts Express conductor. And he did message me going, fine, you come back on my day off, do you?
Yeah.
But as we were leaving, he spotted my dark mark and he went, I didn't know you had that. Oh, well, brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if that was the case, I would never have done this. That's me all over the front of the Daily Prophet now. Oh, I'm done. And I was like, it's all right, a reformed Death Eating. He was like, you better be.
He's like, I hope so. Yeah.
I love it how many times you say that I'm reformed, and I stand behind God, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
It was such a good start to the weekend. It really was. And then, Tracy, you did your tour of Zeus Landing.
I did.
Yeah.
I was fine for about the first 5 minutes, and then it kind of dawned on me what I was doing.
It was really good.
And then I kind of broke a bit, and I couldn't see my phone screen for my notes. That even though it was all in my head, this is just additional stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I had a bit of a panic, and then I found out it was live.
Oh yeah,
I had
Michelle was
another
live
panic, and I was
streaming.
like, but yeah, it seemed to go all right. People,
Yeah, I
few
thought it went
people
great.
learned stuff.
I thought it went. It was way better than mine. Put it that way.
Well, I should have had the candy floss as the flag.
But how big was that, and how quickly did it melt?
Yeah, we kind of we came out of, is it Snooks and Snookers we got it from?
No, it's from Hong Kongers.
Oh, Hong Kongers. We got it from there, and we literally crossed the path to the shade, and it was dripping.
Oh, you wouldn't think it would melt,
It's sugar, I guess.
but it started to if you heat it up, sugar. That's what it went like.
It was an incredibly hot day, actually.
I think that with the humidity too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got pumpkin spice flavour.
They didn't taste like. I was trying to get everyone to
Didn't
guess
taste like
what flavour it
pumpkin
was, and
spice.
everyone was like, "Nah."
I should have got
No.
birthday cake. That was the plan. But they don't really do the sprinkles anymore.
No.
You can ask.
Yeah, and they only had marshmallows.
Yeah,
Didn't
they
they?
only had marshmallows, which vegetarians in there wasn't going to do that to them.
Mind you, the place was empty.
It took a while to make it though.
Yeah.
She kept getting more out the machine and put it on and going, how much more? How much more? And then we were also given a bag.
Yeah, there's no way that bag was
I
going
was
over
looking
the
at the bag
top.
and I was looking at this cotton candy and going, yep, nope, that's not going in there. So we've got a nice bag.
Yeah, I've got it upstairs.
Yeah, so that one cotton candy fed all 60 of us.
Yes.
Pretty
For a
big
week.
shit.
I did. I was going round here, have some, and they're picking tiny bits off. I was
That
like,
was
no, get some, please.
Yeah.
It was when I had to go and wash my arm because it had run down my arm. And I don't do sticky.
And that took. How long do you reckon that tour took?
About 50 minutes.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah. Trusty sat on an egg.
Yeah, that was funny. That's the funniest bit in the whole thing. Horton's egg.
Tried to sit on there all ladylike. No, that wasn't happening.
And then an impromptu ride on the carousel.
That
We
was
must
only
have took
fitting.
over that, did we? We must have
Just
had
about.
everybody
Pretty
on
close.
it.
Yeah. That
The
was-
one thing that stinks though is you never see everybody else on the ride.
No, you see the people who are next to you, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we're all on it, but I was like, wait, I can't see anybody.
I had a really wrong. It's like an elephant thing, and you
I went
pulled
with the
on
same.
and it was wrong. I had
Oh.
Michelle in stitches because I was doing it very, very quickly, and it looked wrong.
Yeah.
Mine, you could turn the head back and forth. It was great because I was just making it stare down people outside as I rode by.
Yeah. I was on the same one as Lee, as it turns out. And I was doing the same thing with Claire next to me.
Good win.
Yeah.
Or she'll have been killing herself then,
Absolutely.
was
She
she?
really
Yeah.
fallen off. It was so funny.
And that was it.
I
Really.
kept saying, what did I keep saying? Do you like my trunk action?
That was it. We didn't do anything after that, did we? Did we go back to the hotel? Because obviously
that
we
was
were
it.
going back for Scare
That
Actor
was-
Dining last night, which Darren, you weren't there, unfortunately. Although
Yeah.
when we did bump into you outside of it, I don't think you knew where you were.
Yeah.
I think
I had just
Darren.
met Shrek. I had a great time.
I think Darren messaged me not long after and said I was 3 a.m. drunk at 4 p.m.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Because wasn't that when they all ended up at our hotel room?
Oh,
And
yeah.
Darren had a bottle?
Yeah, that we left on the bin that I went and found later on. I was like, it's good advertisement for the podcast, by the way.
He did share
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit with me.
I know.
And that little bit was enough, and Darren drank the rest of the bottle.
That was funny.
And then, yeah, with my backpack full of British snacks and all kinds of fun stuff, we made our way to Universal Studios, back on the boat, went all the way through Universal, met a friend, gave him a tape from our producer's
that Kenneth?
thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Took some pictures with the Simpsons, went over, as we were walking over to see you guys at Scare After Dining, just to say hi on the way out. We walked by Shrek and I was like, hey, let's go see Shrek. So we got pictures with Shrek. They're great.
This is the
You
guy
guys see
who
him?
never does character meet and greets, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're having a great time. Yeah. And then
Right on.
yeah. And then really quickly, I met everybody outside of Scare After Dining, gave Julie a hug, almost killed her.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Julie.
Bless her.
But yeah. So
Chris Tracey, what did you think of Scare Actor Dining?
I enjoyed it. I'd do it again.
I thought it was awesome. Compared to the last kind of dining thing that I did, which was the Marvel one.
Yeah.
It was not bad, but this one was just freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Frankenstein,
He was amazing.
I
one
didn't
of
see
the
much of
best
him.
characters I've ever seen in the park.
Without
he
a
was
doubt.
hilarious.
I only saw him when he was talking to Julie when he came back.
Because you missed the bit when he
I
rocked
know.
up and pulled your chair out and went, whose chair is this then? I was like, that's my wife's chair. He went, I didn't know
Yes.
we were married.
Yes,
tell
that was awesome.
me. How did you propose? And I said, 'twas in the lab, wasn't it? He went, oh, yes, that's right. All the rum I drink, goes out of my head. Michelle went. And the electricity went, no, it's just straight rum.
He was good. I mean, we've seen video of him since, and yeah. He's
I also like the little nightingale that kind of walks around.
Yeah.
I don't know why that was just funny for me.
See,
That's why they all called him Chicken.
I never got to do any of the character meet and greets. I was too busy talking to Blake.
Yeah.
And swapping scarves.
Well, I met Shorty. I was happy. I need to see my pictures though, because they're on the photo.
I think they're on the way by the looks
good.
of what's going on in our group chat there.
And yeah, Frank and the Bride.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Every time there was like a girl that would get next to Frankenstein,
Oh
like
yeah.
the bride of Frankenstein would just stare her down and be like, "No, that's my man."
Yeah. Bunny Boiler.
Step away.
It was great.
The funniest
brilliant.
interactions in the whole
Oh,
weekend, to be quite honest, with Frankenstein was with Joe Smithwick because he's like 6'9".
I didn't see this.
And he was just like, even when we went through Monsters one night, the Frankenstein came out and kind of lifted his arm up and went like, because Joe was like 2 inches taller than him.
Brilliant.
He was huge. It was so funny. But yeah, Scare Act design was good. Again, I wasn't particularly hungry, so I didn't eat an awful lot.
was
And I
good.
was sat
Food
with
was
Julie.
actually, I was going to say, it was also really good food.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Apart from the desserts all seemed to be chocolatey, apart from the macarons, which everybody said to steer clear of.
Yeah, they were kind of chalky.
Mm.
And I was looking out
They
for the
always
pumpkin
are.
cupcakes, Darren, but yeah.
Yeah, they were s'mores cupcakes actually.
And they were
I
okay.
heard they were.
I didn't have one.
Oh,
They weren't that
chocolate,
great.
so I
The other one was better.
Yeah, from what I heard, they were more s'mores muffins than anything.
Exactly.
'Cause we were obviously supposed to do a Q&A with Julie that night, but like I've said, that we did a live in the Weekender group last night. There was way more involved in Scare Actor dining than we realised, and then to try and throw Julie in the middle of that to get round people would have just been, we'd have been in there another hour on top of that.
Oh, very easily.
And knowing
very
how much
easily.
knowing that people had paid for that night separately, it was, there was no way you're going to get way more value. I think quite a few people got to chat to her like during the meal and then go into the first couple of houses. And then I think everyone got a picture taken out with the front. So it's not like
I like
people.
that a lot, how we set up in the beginning.
Yeah, and that was
impromptu, just sitting on the chair, the mother of Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets to take a picture with her there. I thought that was kind of a cool setup.
It was, and it wasn't intended. It just kind of happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was just us taking one first off, wasn't it? Then everybody just started jumping. It was great.
And then obviously we did another night, Horror Nights, but like Julie only ended up doing 2 houses with us that night. She was having trouble with her back and stuff because she was supposed to come on our RIP tour and didn't, which is why when we do our house wrap up, Julie won't be joining us because she only got 2 houses. But we did our group walk through Graveyard Games.
We did.
That's all I'm going to say because I'm not sure where it is on my list. And then I did a little impromptu tour of Diagon Alley for the Jaws references at 10 o'clock. It was weird.
Oh, was that when I went and got the jack-o'-lantern?
Yeah.
So the jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin juice with a fire whiskey, which I had put together mentally
it was bloody
a while
expensive.
back, and we called.
I chucked $20 at her and went, here, go on.
Yeah, I kind of give myself a $10 limit on my drink. It cost $17. I had a little sip of the fire whiskey before I dumped it in my pumpkin juice, which they put ice in. I think that's the problem. Fire whiskey itself, really good. Put it in the pumpkin juice, made a jack-o'-lantern. I'm sorry, people, I did a bad thing.
Yeah, it was not pleasant, was it, dear?
No. I did appear to get the bottom of the pumpkin juice, though.
I can tell you where the problem is. Pumpkin juice.
No, you are quite wrong there, sir. I'm
going to have to go with Chris on this one.
No, you're
I like
wrong as well.
juice.
Do not make me come
one.
back over there and slap the pair of you.
I've tried
'Cause I
pumpkin
will
juice.
do it.
I've tried fire whiskey. I can tell you which one I like by itself.
Yeah, together. No, don't do it. Well, Sonia likes it. It did get better by the end.
Yeah, because you were
Sure
taste buds
does.
were
Yeah, the
shocked.
more you
Yeah,
alcohol tends to do that.
yeah.
But it wasn't that strong. It was only a single in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was at first. It was like every time I had a sip of it, it was like, oh no. But it was $17, so there was no way I wasn't drinking it.
Tell me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Might as well eat the cup at that point too.
they were putting ice in the pumpkin juice.
Yeah, that's
it
weird.
doesn't need it.
No, it doesn't. Waters it down too much.
Yeah. So
This is America. We put ice in everything.
And then
Very
we
true.
had a group ride on Gringotts, which was cool.
yes,
There's about-
actually
about
quite enjoyed it.
50 of us or whatever. The more I ride Gringotts, the better it gets. I'm
I
actually
love-
starting to
yeah,
really
I
like
agree.
it now.
Apart from I still think
That must
the
take a
actual
while.
coaster bits are too short.
And although the end bit with the dragon, the fog didn't work, so you could see the big hole that you go through.
Yeah.
It's
Because that was the same.
It's like when Terminator 2 wouldn't work quite right. And
Yeah.
you can see it then.
It was
It's
the
basically
same-
the exact same thing.
Every time we rode the Mummy last week, the glass effect in the fake
in the
stock,
booth,
the
yeah.
glass was already smashed.
Yeah, it was always down.
Yeah, every time, which is annoying.
Very.
Because you look at like the sarcophagus has like a B mode where they can just do a projection on it if the animatronic isn't working. That one, if it's not working, it's like obvious it's not working.
Yeah.
Well, they got all the lights in the hallway working, like the first couple of hallways that you go through
Right.
before you go into the treasure room.
Yep.
Those lights that weren't on for a couple of years actually.
Okay.
They were all up and running. So I take that over that one thing. I think
Yeah.
probably most people don't look over there to see that until it happens anyways.
It does
when the
spoil
flash
that
happens.
effect though.
I'll
yeah.
take that.
And then we did our group viewing of midnight of the Marathon of Mayhem, which is amazing.
Blew me
yeah.
away.
Amazing.
One
Yeah.
could almost say life-changing.
I will go,
Yeah.
right? It was weird. Like, this is like Darren was playing my dad on Sunday night when we did. Darren,
Yeah, a lot of dads,
I still
didn't
want to
you?
ask you what the hell was going on here. I love it. It was really nice, but it was just like, what the hell? So we stood watching it on Sunday night, and the Ghostbusters bit came on, and Darren was stood like 10 people down from me when we were watching it because I was stood on the end with Zoe. And he just walked over to me, and he just patted me on the back, and then walked off, and I turned around and was like, what the hell? What the hell was that? And I was like, I don't know whether it was. I know.
Something.
I think it was probably. I know you're probably tearing up at this point, so it's just like a reassuring. It's all right.
I know what it
They're
was.
there.
He knew you were tearing up. He come over to laugh, but didn't want to make it. Obviously, he was laughing. He wanted to look like he was comfortable.
The thing
That's
is,
what I would've
the
done.
thing is, I did at that point because that Ghostbusters bit when Slimer
Oh,
comes out of the
so
buildings
good.
at the back is it was way better than I expected it to
I
be.
like the Swan Lake remix. That music is awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They also did some amazing effects.
Yes.
I never noticed on the regular Lagoon show, but like there was, when the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is coming, there's like these two lights in the background.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Make it look like it has its eyes.
Yeah.
And when like the killer clowns were there, when they're doing the
So
hand
good.
puppets, it's projected on another wall, which
Yeah.
is also amazing. Like it's crazy
Yeah.
the detail that these guys have gone into with with the Marathon of Mayhem.
Yeah.
It's absolutely. Darren, was it you I said to? Who knew that water could make me so emotional?
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah. Yes.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack as well. I mean, obviously
Yeah.
we all loved it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the other show in a minute
Okay,
because I think it shows you how good, when we discuss that, how good these shows are when we get on the RIP tour. So obviously Sunday morning we did our Which Voodoo Do You Do, which you've heard, and I did share them all on last week's show. They are all there, so no one can complain. Everyone who sent them in last Halloween Horror Nights can complain because the ones that were recorded this Halloween Horror Nights have gone out before those, but everyone that was recorded last weekend went out last week. So
I think
there.
one of the best parts is people at the Weekender complaining to you why theirs
Yeah.
hasn't played
Oh,
yet.
it was funny. That was a lot of donuts.
I tell you what, like, not everybody turned up either. Like,
No.
Sonia and Michelle went in to buy the coffin, so we ordered, for those that don't know, 65 donuts that Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And we thought it was going to be a show from the start because we got up and it was raining. And we're like, Michelle's messaging me going, it's raining, where are we supposed to do it now? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
And luckily it was all right.
Worked out well, yeah.
It really did. It was really good.
And we took over the whole little area over there.
Yeah, all the bleachers.
Like bleacher steps on down from Voodoo Dawn. It was actually really nice, and the fact that it was like split up into the scavenger hunt groups worked out really well.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Even when some groups only had 2 people, that was a lot of donuts.
Yeah,
for 2
they
people.
still ate them all.
Oh,
There was
right
hardly.
too.
Darren, how many were left in the coffin that you took back with you?
Oh, I don't know. They kind of went straight to the garbage. I wasn't really.
Oh,
gonna
Darren,
eat those,
I would
to
have
be
had
honest.
them if I'd realised. Can you send these back
well,
to my hotel room?
It sat in the car for an entire
Yeah.
day. I
Yeah.
don't know.
But there wasn't
Yeah.
much waste considering there wasn't.
No, they all fit in one little box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody had plenty of donuts. I was also a little upset because not one mango tango was in there, so I went to go buy 2 of them myself.
Yeah.
And cut them up. Say, people eat this too.
Yes.
Yeah, there were
that was
some
good.
popular ones that weren't in there surprisingly, but they just like randomly throw.
I
them
was
in
too
there.
busy
There was a lot of chocolate ones in there. I wasn't very happy.
I was too busy doing the rounds and talking to people. I only actually tried the blueberry. I think I tried the triple chocolate. I think I tried the grape ape, which I need
amazing.
one of them.
Yes.
And I think I had a bit of your...
The mango tango.
Yeah, I think I had a bit of that, and that was it.
You didn't try the Portland cream?
No.
My most anticipated donut.
It was horrible, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't like it. Too chocolatey. I was very disappointed. Do have a favourite though.
You can share it later. We're not doing it
I'm
now.
not telling you.
But it was a really good morning. I really enjoyed it, and it's like something that no one else has done. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
It was a nice, like a nice social time too.
Yes, it really was.
Interacting. I honestly, if we can do it all over again, I would have spent even more time there. Even though we were on a
I agree.
schedule, but that could have easily been another hour there.
I think if you look at the feedback we've got, one of the things people have asked for more is more socialising time, and that's something we wanted to give people value to the ticket they were buying, like of actual stuff to do rather than just kind of milling around. And I think it just goes to show the amazing group of people that we had, that they just wanted to hang out with each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everybody wanted like a bar night, something like that.
So,
just
and I'll be well up for that.
Yeah.
Like Rising Star.
Star.
We did talk about Rising Star originally. I think the problem was that it was during Horror Nights, and we wanted to obviously utilise as much time at Horror Nights. So if we do it at a different time of year when you haven't got that nighttime activity going on, it's going to be easier to do things like that.
Yeah.
All I'll say is I tried to persuade everybody to go to Rising Star after the RIP tour at 2:30 in the morning. Nobody would go.
Not even the employees that work there. They're like, no, we're not going to go there.
Yeah, they're like, we're closed, actually, man.
I think it's disgusting. I wanted to go.
So then next up, it was my tour of Hidden Reference. That was...
Wait.
Oh, go on.
In between this was
yes.
my
Sorry,
personal highlight of this
it.
entire weekend.
Oh.
Yes. So thanks to Sonia and Michelle kind of for coming together and deciding to give me the coffin. Yes. I think it was more a matter of no one's going to carry this back to their
No, they knew how much you wanted it, Darren. It was
really
always going to be yours.
Yeah.
I know. I really do appreciate it.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it is a child-sized coffin. It is much larger than it needs to be for the donuts, like way bigger than it needs to be. So carrying it back through City Walk and through, I mean, that's a long walk all the way to the parking. Think about that.
Yeah.
And I'm carrying it. So, and everybody's looking, everybody that, as I'm walking by. For a while I was doing different things, having fun with it. So like I was like looking really sad for a while while I was walking, just like, and then once we got past security, I was like, can you believe they will not let me bring this through security? I was just talking to random people. Like I was like, can you believe this is ridiculous? Like you can bring anything through here. I brought 100 cassette tapes through here yesterday and I can't bring a coffin. Come on. But yeah, in all reality, when I walked out with past security with the coffin, they didn't even bat an eye. They didn't say a single thing to me. And I said something to them. I was like, is there any additional security when you're walking out with a coffin? And he's like, what's in there?
I suppose they've got to be used
donuts?
to it. They've got to be used to it, haven't they? Even though I wonder how many coffins they've actually sold. They've got to at least be prepared for it.
I mean, the security guard and the cop that were there. Oh, so the security guard and the cop that were there had been there for years, and they said they'd never seen one.
Wow.
I suppose you're leaving property, so they don't really care what you're taking off property.
No. Yeah, true.
But it was awesome. Like a proper wooden coffin. It's not like with a skull on the top.
That was cool.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to get the picture taken with it.
Yeah, we did bring weird stuff through security this time.
We really did.
They do not care about security and security at all. 100 cassette tapes, literally. I did bring those.
Yeah.
Butterscotch chips.
Yeah.
Just
Darren,
everything.
What you do now is add little wheels to that coffin and then make that like your carry-on bag for when you fly
That
out.
would be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So then, like I said, next up, I did my tour of hidden references to Universal Studios Florida. It was weird. I felt really weird because it's like, here's this one. Have a look. Right, on to the next one. It was just like a big tour
That's how I felt
around.
I wasn't Zeus.
That is a tour. That's how it goes.
The funniest thing about that thing is like, we're here at the DeLorean. Oh, look, there's that automated photo thing. Let's jump in and get a pic. So there was about 40 of us. I think if you look at the actual picture that came out of that, there's about 10 of us.
Yeah. To be fair, though, the picture they show you in front of that little scanner is not what you're getting when you take that picture.
No.
Somebody made that up.
Yeah.
It was funny, though.
Yeah.
Like Darren's like, you just about see my arm on the side there. And like, I'm sure there was way more people around that DeLorean at that point.
Yeah.
And then we did a group. We met back up because you didn't come with us. You were feeling a bit off, weren't you?
Yeah.
So we did a group ride on the Mummy, and then we broke for lunch. And we went over to Fast Food Boulevard, which was a bad idea because it was right. So I need to say this: the way they've changed how you use Fast Food Boulevard now is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So whereas
Hang on, you missed
before,
something out.
no, I haven't.
You have.
No, I haven't.
You have.
No, I haven't.
This is the reason why me and Darren weren't at Fast Food Boulevard with you.
Oh, I have missed something.
Yeah, you
out.
have. I can't
Oh, yeah.
believe
Oh
you
my
missed
God.
that out.
Well, everyone's heard the review last week anyway, but yeah, I forgot. How could I leave that out? Yeah, the group ride on Fast and Furious. Our first ride on Fast and Furious. And honestly, we didn't sneak in a ride beforehand. That was our
that
first
was the
ride
first
on
one.
it.
And that is the best ride you'll ever have on
Yeah,
it. I
I
guarantee
agree.
you 1,000%. It will never be replicated.
But how awesome was it that we literally had both pre-show rooms to ourselves
Yeah.
and, barring 3 people, an entire bus to ourselves.
That we broke.
It was so good.
That's even more awesome.
Yeah. You realise now this is going to be a staple of every weekender.
A group ride on the crappiest ride in the park. So we need to take over a Shrek theatre next time.
No, I draw the line.
Right, so in fairness, people think I was being contrary. I didn't mind it.
I think you need to ride it again
I
without
do, and I wanted
56
to.
friends.
That is the problem, though. You had such a. I mean,
Yeah.
I came off and I enjoyed it just because
Yeah.
of everybody yelling. We were screaming through parts of the scene that sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just awesomeness. And we also had, in my opinion, because I've written it a few times, that was the best pre-show I've ever seen on that ride.
Yeah, because they kind of tailored it to us a little bit, didn't they? Because they
That
knew
was
we were a
awesome.
big group, yeah.
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 But the ride, like I was sat on it and I thought, right, just detach yourself, just watch what's going on. And I'm like, it's not that bad.
It was all right until the helicopter drone thing.
But I already knew that was coming,
Yeah,
so
I
it wasn't
know,
like,
and I
oh,
was
what the
waiting for
hell?
that.
I was like, yeah, it is what it is. I didn't mind it. It's not the worst attraction on property.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it
but-
really isn't.
Hard tie.
No, I would
go on
ride.
Shrek.
Really, I would ride Fast
Yeah.
and Furious every time over Shrek and Minions for that matter.
No,
I
I'd
think the only thing
rather
cool
go on Shrek.
is the pre-show, maybe. But the actual ride vehicle on that, I mean, everything is just, I mean, whatever. We've talked about this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Shrek is more entertaining and has a more cohesive storyline.
Who cares?
True.
I enjoyed it. So yes, going back on to Fast Food Boulevard. So whereas before you used to go in, it was like a food court. So everyone, if you had 4 people in your party and you wanted something from each section, you all went off your separate
Yeah.
ways and then you come together at the till. Now you have to go and order it at the till, and then it's just ridiculous. That line took way longer than it should have done.
Doesn't work
I
anymore.
don't understand why they've changed it.
Probably too many people barging into each other.
Yeah. I don't know.
It was weird. We stood there way too long.
Yeah.
And then to get the food after we had already like paid for the food and went up to the counter,
Yeah.
it was just taking them forever.
Yeah.
And even
And we
weirder.
were just standing there. It was like a real Simpsons experience.
Yeah.
And even you guys that you got like the
Yeah, we just got
pre-done
the wrap,
wraps.
yeah.
That should have just been something you just grab and go.
It
Yeah.
used to be, didn't it? Out of the chiller.
It still
Fine.
is, but you
Alright.
still have to go through the tills and all that
Oh.
rigmarole. It was ridiculous. It really was.
I do have one kind of confession, which I told you guys. That was my first Krusty Burger ever
And
in the years I've been to the park. It was freaking delicious.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
I loved it so much. Alexa loved it too. We're like, you know what? We got to come back and get another one.
Yeah.
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 I wish
Now
I'd
you gotta get
had
a
that.
clogger.
So that, yeah.
Oh, we've had a clogger. We've
They're
had
amazing.
everything in there, I think.
More there. We
Yeah.
always get the same thing. We got to start changing it up.
The
Yeah.
rib witch is amazing.
The chicken and waffle sandwich is my
Yeah.
favourite, and I didn't have one.
See, we just got that because it was fast.
Yeah.
And it was
well, I
all-
wasn't
it wasn't-
particularly hungry either, so
wasn't
it was just a
particularly
case
good
of,
either.
yeah. And we were
'Cause
rushing round.
It used to be proper slices of turkey, and now it's that processed,
it was-
reconstituted
it was
crap.
like it felt
It's
like
like
it tasted
plastic.
like it was over vinegared. It was horrible. And then like apple chips, whatever the hell they
Oh
were.
no! Hell no! One bite, spat it out. Blah. Nope.
I don't know what it is about America that tries to force fruit down kids'
No.
throats by making
Hang
it
on.
into something that they think's not what it's meant to be.
Let's take something healthy and make it less healthy.
Yeah.
I ate about 4 bits and went, this isn't
No.
that bad. And then I ate another 2 and went, no, it really is.
No.
Also, I think our fastest meal of the entire trip too. We had like 3 minutes to eat.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, because it was like, we need to be over at Men in Black for basically the end of the entire weekend in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
which was our Men in Black challenge. Now, if you listen to last week's show, you'll know that we had the scavenger hunt, which was set up by Seth and the unofficial guides, and Darren did some bits in it as well. And there were some serious players in that Weekender this weekend.
There's some serious questions in there.
Susie's team and Gillian's team were hardcore in it.
Yeah.
But we had our regular Men in Black challenge, but it was part of the Weekend as well. But we had prizes for first place, and I realised I didn't mention it. So Tracy, will you let everyone know who won the Men in Black challenge and what they got?
So yes, the Men in Black challenge winner was Alicia Stella.
Can't remember how much she got. She got about 800,000, I think.
Yeah.
Which was way more than I got.
Yeah.
Ever.
It was significantly more than the next.
Yes.
She won a classic Monsters bag, which matched my skirt.
She was chuffed to bits with
Yes,
it.
because it's a one-off, just like my skirt. A Transformers bottle and a Cabana Bay squishy bowling pin.
That I've had upstairs for about
Yeah, we got a few though when
6 years.
from the last
Yeah.
meet, which was a long
And
time
then
ago.
second place.
Second place, Stephen Dunn. He won some Harry Potter cards and a Harry Potter egg cup set.
And he was chuffed to bits with it.
He was. I wonder if he still got it or if it was stolen.
There's a bit of a... I've just realised now that... Anyway, we'll get there.
Okay.
That would have been me, by the way.
What?
I would have been second place with my score.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
That's
think
how bad we were.
That was terrible.
Yeah, me too.
And then we sat at the end of Men in Black. There was me, Robin, Michelle, and Seth. I didn't do anything. I was just
And
giving
me.
moral support. You were only giving moral support as well, weren't you? As they did. Like Seth was rattling those,
I was helping add up. I was helping double check scores.
tallying the scores up because it was an intense scavenger hunt.
It
You know, there's a
really
hell of a
was.
lot of work gone into it. So we then sort of headed out to the Globe for the actual wrap up.
Yes. Interesting point, real quick. Where we met up was actually to the side of the Globe.
Yeah.
It was kind of just where me and Nina like sat in the shade before everybody came and met up. But that spot, just for everybody that went, that was the site of the original Globe.
And it worked.
So right behind us,
perfectly.
where those planters were, is where the original Globe was. The location was a Universal. So I
Well,
just thought
there
that
you
was
go.
neat.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So yeah, as I said, I meant to record the actual wrap up to the Weekender, and I completely forgot because it was over emotional.
Yeah,
and
we're all
it was-
caught up and
yeah.
everything, weren't we?
So you'll find out here where there's a bit of correlation between the MIB winners and the actual winners of the scavenger hunts. Darren, do you want to tell everyone who won?
Yeah, the winner's team for the Weekender was the Ministry of Magic. Of course, they know all.
Yeah.
But yeah, Susie Scott, Alicia Stella, Chris Azell, Jordan Melvin, and Lindy and Tina Irvin.
See, so Alicia won. Not only did she win first prize in the
Oh, yes.
Weekender, she won the Men in Black challenge as well.
Now I've just remembered something. Just realised something. My second husband's in that team, so I'm entitled to half of that. I'll be seeing you in February, Chris.
Yeah.
Half of what?
Half of whatever he won.
And what did he win?
They won each $20 of Gringotts money and a pack of trading cards each from the prop shop.
Like the ones that Chris bought us 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
it's
the
weird.
vintage ones.
That was just so odd.
And
I
then
was just
Chris,
lying.
do you want to let everyone know who won second place?
Of course, we cannot forget Gryffindor.
Oh, those
Our
do-gooders.
Yeah. And that was Stephen and Jillian Dunn, Maureen Deal, Christina and John Frundle, and Zoe Kemp.
So funny how the Men in Black were like first and second, and it was the same for the Weekender.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, how about that?
And they won 10 Gringotts dollars and some Islands of Adventure themed stickers from the prop shop.
Well, some of them did, because 2 of them were sat on the floor down there right now.
We'll get them.
I am going to send them out though. And that was it. And it was weird saying bye to everyone at that point. You know, I had such
It
an
was horrible
intense
saying bye.
3 days hanging
Yeah.
out with everyone. To then have to say bye was,
It was difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it really
Like, when you
was.
go out, like, I always compared it to like a field trip when you were younger and you have like all these people that you spend all this time with, and then that's it. Bye.
I
Gotta
know.
go.
Yeah.
It was hard. It's difficult.
And Cindy Lepresto did her best to make me cry because she'd made me this. It's beautiful felt pouch with roses on it and filled with all lovely smelly perfumes and things.
Oh.
And she made me that, and I was like, "You're making me cry." So
Like I say,
I think I hugged everybody at least 3 times.
like I said about registration, though, a lot of these people, I've said before that I like to be social with our listeners, and I know a lot of them personally. You know, I reach out and we chat on Facebook and stuff. But to have actually met face to face and hung out for a whole weekend, I got so close to people that I already knew, and then people that I didn't even know. So, like, the one I'm going to throw out there is John and Becky Tyler. Now, John's my audio technician guy, so me and John talk a lot. But that's the first time I've ever met Becky, and she is awesome.
I adore her. I adore the pair of them.
And John's like, yes, everyone forgets about me when they meet Becky. But she was brilliant. I really liked it. And like
so
Zoe,
bubbly.
just like everybody who came.
Yeah, I love it. It was amazing. Because sometimes
Everybody
meet
was
somebody
great.
you don't rub along too well with, and not everybody I loved and
Nobody butted
hope
heads.
to see again. No, well, we might have done.
I hardly saw you.
I know it was great.
I commented that weekend at one point halfway through my tour, and Chris snorted behind me. I said, if people didn't know, they'd think Tracy was married to Chris and I was married to Michelle, because they spent more time with those people than we have each other.
Yeah.
Well, I lost Alexa too at some point. She started making too many friends. So
Well, she didn't. She said she got up on Sunday morning to 15 friend requests. And she was like, what the hell?
yeah, and this is coming from the girl where she's like, I'm a little concerned because everybody, you know everybody there. And I'm like, I don't really know everybody like that. She's like, I'm gonna probably left behind, and then she leaves me behind and just befriends everybody over there. So, you know.
But that just shows you how accommodating is not the right word. How nice everybody was. That everybody got on.
Yeah.
You know, like we've said that Quincy was there on his own, yet you saw he was hanging out with different people all the time, and you just saw friendships
really nice.
blossom throughout the group. I've said it, another one, a shout out to Naomi. We'd had the briefest of conversations on Facebook before she came out, because I knew she was doing horror nights and I knew she'd never done it before, and I knew she was absolutely crapping herself. So I'd sort of had a brief chat with her, trying to sort of calm her down. Now, that first night we went to horror nights with them, it must have been the Saturday night, I went through every single house with her, and it was hilarious, because the first house we went through, I think it was Graveyard Games, wasn't it? Of course it was, because of the group walkthrough. And she went through that whole thing with her hands on my shoulders and her head buried in the middle of my back, shouting, "How is this fun? How is this fun? I've paid money for this." And I was absolutely howling. And by the end of it, she was like, right, where's the next one? And she's apparently convinced her husband to come out and do it next year.
Which was the first house you said to me, you've got to go through this with Michelle?
Oh, Yeti.
And I came out of there and I couldn't breathe. I could barely walk. I was laughing so hard because of her reactions. I mean, we've all worked out I'm dead inside and I don't react to anything.
Yeah.
That was one of the best. And I was just like, I'm just going through with you all the time because that's hilarious.
I 100% agree with you. I was behind Michelle and Robin for a few of the houses, and it was just hilarious to see these guys getting, scared from every single angle.
Yeah.
It made my night seeing that.
Yeah.
I was Michelle's shield for the first house we went through together was Yeti, and again, hands on shoulders, buried in behind me. The first scare came around the corner and she went, "Ah!" And I was like, I'm in for a night tonight, because I don't get scared. She scared me more than they did.
I came out deaf at one point. I don't even remember. Actually, that might have been Naomi. She was
She's
behind me at one
hilarious.
point.
I
Somebody
love Naomi.
screamed so loud. I think I had one of them in front, one of them behind. It was hilarious.
And I think, again, it just, like what we were talking about, it just goes to show you what a great group of people you have, that you can meet someone for the first time and just get on so well that we all have. And it wasn't just a case of that we're all just Universal fans hanging out at Universal, just genuinely like-minded people.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks to who the four of us are, that we attract nice people.
Yeah.
And then that night we did our RIP tour, which was amazing.
Hey, Julie.
Yes.
Amazing. How awesome was it, though? So it was like, what? Me and Tracy, you and Alexa, Darren and Nina, Stuart and Claire, Robin and Michelle, and Zoe, because Zoe took Julie's place in the end, and Claire Goodwin.
Yeah.
And we had an absolute blast.
That was a great group, by the way.
It really was.
Yeah.
Like, it was so much fun. Like, I can't go back and not do that. And I want to do it with you guys again.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, as well,
Absolutely.
it shows you how much me, Darren, and Chris are in touch with our female sides, because we were outnumbered, like pretty much 3-1.
That's good
There
odds.
you go.
But then I'm gonna humble brag. One of the best things of the night was sat in Cafe La Bamba shooting the with Blake Braswell about Batman v Superman. It's like,
brilliant.
oh my god, this is the most surreal thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blake was just awesome for meeting us up out there and actually spending some time with us.
And it wasn't because he felt like he had to. He genuinely,
Wanted to,
yeah.
Oh yeah, he loves ranking on you about Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Backtracking a bit though, we started in Cafe La Bamba, we got led over there. The food was excellent.
It really was.
Yeah.
Best arancini I've ever had in my life.
The desserts were good. The food was good. The drink was good. It was
The character interactions were brilliant.
Yeah.
Michelle again.
two of them on her at once.
So funny.
Yeah.
So funny. And actually pretty decent coffee in there.
Yeah.
Um,
I just feel I can't believe it's a week ago.
And-
Well, we're
and
recording
Connor?
this a week early. I can't believe it's a week ago. Oh god, yeah.
yeah. So we're walking through the Zombieland scare zone, and my mind is still blown over this. And somebody just comes up to me and says, "Excuse me." I was like, "Yeah." Thinking, who are
What?
you?
Bugger off.
This
Oh yeah,
this
yeah.
young man says, "Could you say happy birthday to me?" So going through my head is, oh, maybe he's got to collect happy birthdays or something. Maybe it's his birthday he's got to collect. So I just went, "Sure, happy birthday." And he went, "Tracy, I'm a big fan." Now my brain took a few seconds to catch up because I'm going, how does he know my name?
And then the next thing
And
I'm
I was
getting
like, oh,
grabbed. This is Connor. Come on and say one of our listeners. Like, hey, how are you doing?
And he
That was
recognised,
awesome.
in the dark, he recognised my hair and my tattoos.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't blend in.
Because literally 30 seconds before,
So awesome.
Matt, who writes the resort roundup for our blog, never met him. Never even. I think
I
he's been on
missed
the
him.
podcast once. He like grabbed hold of him and says, "Hey, Matt Tucker." And I'm like, "I know who you are. Come here."
Yeah.
Just so bizarre.
Yeah. And Rich,
Wow.
our tour guide.
He was awesome.
He was so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Very knowledgeable. Gave us some good hints.
Yeah, definitely. And it was nice to get up into the
Oh, the MB above the
above Jimmy Fallon
Jimmy Fallon, yeah, and the,
Yeah, the bar.
VIP lounge up there was awesome.
and up on the balcony
Waving at the plebs
Yes.
downstairs.
again.
Yeah.
But that's what I was going to say. It shows you how good the shows are for Horror Nights this year. That I'll be honest, as far as an RIP tour for me, it's all about the houses.
Uh-huh.
And if it had been down to me, we would not have done either of those shows
Good
again.
job. It wasn't down to you
And
then.
we ended up doing both of those shows again. And both of them are amazing. The seats we got for Academy of Villains,
Yeah.
like right behind, like in the friends and family row,
Yeah.
Yes.
behind,
We're sitting with friends and family there.
yeah,
Yeah.
behind Crystal Miraz. But that show is amazing. We sat and watched
Blew
the video
me
of it again last
away.
night, and I was sat in tears watching it last
Yeah.
night. It is awesome.
We've totally stalked everybody on, on
Oh
social
yeah, I'm friends.
media.
I'm friends with a couple of them on Facebook now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw the show before, but not like that. Like
Yeah.
right there in front of me.
It was
like,
amazing.
So
There were no
good.
better seats.
Yeah.
yeah. When we first went in and they were leading us halfway up, I was like, oh, well, we can't sit in the front because they were open down there.
Yeah,
And they're like, don't worry, you don't want to sit down there.
Yeah.
You want to sit up here. I was like, oh, man. Yeah.
it
Perfect.
was
That was
Yeah.
good as well too.
amazing.
He's like, let me see what I can do if we can get you on the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Marathon of Mayhem seating, the location you go for that is like a little blocked off location as
Yeah.
well that no one else gets to go into. And it's like the optimal viewing location.
I disagree.
Really?
No?
I think where we went the time before, I
That's
thought it was
6 and
better.
2
No,
threes.
I thought it was better because we were slightly further to the left. We had a very central view, and in that viewing area, I think we were just that little bit too high. I could see too much of the fountain mechanisms.
Well, he just said that was the place that they had the tent set up
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
Oh,
to
yeah.
program the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
thing. So,
For me,
Yeah.
it was. It didn't
You got the
matter where
programmer's
we
view at
stood.
least.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
and then
one-
that night
Well, I
was.
was going to say one of the other cool things was that I remember, and it just is like tells you how awesome it is to do these RIP tours. We were there, and the show started, I think, in like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. But there was a house, I forgot which one, that we wanted to do right next to it. I'm like, oh, we'd like to do this house, but we really want to watch the show. He's like, okay, let's go to the house, and we'll come back and do the show.
Clowns,
And we're
wasn't
like,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're like, are you sure we can make it? Like, go through a house and come back here in time? He goes, yeah, for sure. Right on time, comes in like 2 minutes right before the show starts, and we see the show
Yeah.
Yeah.
while doing a house. It's just so crazy.
It is expensive, and it's twice the price we paid for it back in 2015. But if you can afford it, a private
Oh.
RIP tour is the way to go.
Absolutely, it's worth every
Half the
penny.
steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we knocked out 20 houses, 2 shows. We hung out in Cafe La Bamba twice.
With food both times.
And we went.
Twice.
and we spent half an hour in the tribute shop at the end of the
And
night.
we're in the bar.
Yeah, and you can't do that on a normal night.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, even the way the lines are now, I'm upping my recommendation from having Express to at least going to the non-private RIP tour.
Yeah.
And they also do half tours as well. So you can do half the park with one of those without waiting in any lines. Maybe pick the busy side and then go over to the like not so busy side and finish them up over there and wait in normal lines. That might even be a better experience than Express at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only slightly more than Express as well.
Interesting.
So
Right.
Yeah.
Moving on. This is going to be a long episode.
Yeah. I just backtrack. Just horror nights in general. Don't shake your head at me. Some of the food. Just want to give a mention to the bento box because that was
yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
Even I didn't have one, but I tried everyone else's. It was awesome.
Yeah. So
And
good.
those Dunkin' Donuts too. Were
Yes.
I love them.
I mean, there's things we didn't get to try, so we're gonna have to go back.
Any
next
of it,
year.
to be quite honest.
But also some of the special
November.
cocktails were good. The Vampire's Curse.
No, they weren't. They were absolutely. I tell you
No,
what, I
you did
understand what they were saying now. It's like friggin' fruit punch. I necked one outside the Monsters house when we were with Andy,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's,
the
it never
watermelon one.
touched me.
That was quite bland. The Vampire's Curse tasted really good.
I think I had to get something.
You guys had one of my drinks I made you.
Yeah, that
Life
was true.
changes.
Yeah. Everything else is water.
Right. So moving on. Obviously, we hung out. We went to Cowfish, the six of us, for our
We
revisit.
did.
You've heard that review. It was a lot better.
Yes.
And then
Couldn't have got any worse.
I can't remember, what did we do as a group that day? We went over to Men in Black, didn't we? And rode that a few times and we're
Yeah.
still crap. And then we had to say bye to Darren and Nina.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Me and Nina sobbed all over each other as we always do. We're
Yeah.
bad influence on each other.
Me and Tracy are like, yep, all right, see you in February.
And then it's like, it's not raining, is it? It's like, why are Lee's back soaking and why is Nina's back soaking? And then like we hung out with you and Alexa for the rest of the day, didn't we really? Because we went and rode Fallon for the first time. And do you know what? Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was an awesome pre-show.
Yeah.
as
It
well.
really was.
It was.
There, that's it.
Yeah, the Ragtime
The
Girls were
experience
awesome.
is more than the ride, that's for sure.
I didn't mind
I
the
quite
ride,
liked
to
the
be
ride.
honest. It was fun.
The ride's okay. I'm saying the
Yeah.
experience is more than the ride, I think. Like seeing the Ragtime Gals, and
Yes.
like if you actually get to see them and you lucked out.
Well, we made sure we sat there till because Chris was like, "Look, we don't have to go. If you
No.
want to wait for him, we'll wait for him." And we did, and they even dragged Alexa and Chris into the show with them, which was even
Yeah.
better.
But the fact there wasn't many people about and I had the proper camera with me and I've centralised myself. The photos I've got where they're all focused on the camera at times are amazing. And there's nobody around.
Yeah, it was. I really enjoyed it. It's something I would want to ride every time we go. Like the whole thing, like the ride itself was fun. The pre-show was fun. It's not a bad attraction.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember when we rode Kong. It was before. It must have been Monday morning because we were talking to these about it because we were saying that it was slightly raining because we never got to do the outside
that's
portion.
Right,
And we really wanted to do it again. Never got round to getting on it. But again, I enjoyed it. The animatronics way more impressive than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It again, I can see what everyone's complained that said that Fast and Furious and that are pretty much the same attraction, and one's far superior to the other.
Yep.
Yeah, it was good, and I like.
You don't even have a pre-show in that one too.
Yeah, I like the like Tracy commented that even though you go through the express line, you still get to see like the witch and that in that room. It's
Yeah.
open enough that you can still kind of experience
Mm-hmm.
that part of the queue, but we didn't get to see the scare act a bit or any like the other animatronics in the queue. But you know, it was good. I enjoyed it. We'd planned on going to Toothsome, but it didn't happen because when
No,
we
the wait
got
was
there,
too
it was like
long.
massive. In fairness, by the
We
time we
probably
waited
would've
out into
waited,
Heatos, we probably
yeah.
could, but we'll hit it next time. We did go to Big Fire
Oh, that
on
was so
Monday night with Stuart and Claire.
Yeah.
Again, my stomach wasn't great, but you know I ate quite enough, and the food was excellent. Our server was amazing.
good. Yes. Andrew.
Andrew, he
Yes.
was like
He
it
took
was.
all my
it-
and dished it back.
It was like having a fifth member on our table
Yeah.
because we were giving him grief, he was giving us grief, and I think we were actually the last ones to leave that
We were.
restaurant.
Half the staff had already gone.
It was phenomenal.
It was.
It really was. Darren, you need to try it.
Well,
Yeah.
I shall.
Yeah, I want to go back and see how it
Yeah.
is now.
Cool, let's do it.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Bumped into Mike Aiello outside. That was nice.
Yes.
Got to talk to him for half an hour or so.
Yep.
I think that's pretty much everything new that we did. I only had one butterbeer for the entire thing.
I didn't have any.
It was nice, actually. I enjoyed it. I forgot how much I like frozen butterbeer.
Yeah, just had one with breakfast. That was it.
Yeah. I can't remember what I had. I think... I can't even remember what I had for breakfast.
The American.
No, drink. Because I was like, tell me before we start, is the hot butterbeer available? And she's like, no. I was like, right, I don't want anything then.
I had pumpkin juice. What did you have?
No food.
I might have had an apple juice or an orange juice or something.
Boring.
And then, like I said, our plan was to, because my first ride on Hagrid wasn't great, it was like, we need to get back on it. So the plan was we got up Wednesday morning, checked out the hotel, dumped our bags at like bag drop, whatever the hell it's called, and then go into the park for opening. And we bumped into Claire, who had the same idea. So Claire came with us. So we
Give us a really good tip actually for going in.
Yeah, I mean, we know the thing that, like, because the park wasn't open, you obviously always stay to the left entering the park. But what looks like will call booths aren't, because if you hit round the side, it kind of still goes through. So we got in way before a lot of other people. Claire's used to go in solo. She's like single-minded getting into those parks. So we hit it, and I think we joined the line just into Lost Continent, where they sort of route you round through the back of Sinbad.
Sinbad, yeah.
And it was a 60-minute wait when we joined the line at that point. By the time we'd been in it 10 minutes, it had gone up to a 90-minute wait. And the thing that me off about the way they do Hagrid's at this point is, if you join the line first thing in the morning and you're, I don't know, for example, it's backed into Zeus Landing, you think, look on the app, it's 90 minutes. That's not bad. No, it's 90 minutes from the entrance of the ride.
Oh, yeah.
Not 90 minutes from the back of the queue.
But that makes sense when you think about opening day. It was like hours and hours and hours.
It does, but if you look in and go, it's an hour and a half, you go, I'll join the back of the line, then that's not that long. Whereas potentially from that point, it's probably more like 2 or 3 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
As we'll find out, because Joni and them were behind us. So we got into the main queue. Claire hadn't had anything to eat or drink that morning, so there's like a little kiosky thing selling grapes and drink and stuff. So she got herself a bag of grapes and a drink. And we'd asked at the front whether the single rider line was open, and he said he'd probably end up waiting about the same time, but it's not open anyway. Just as we got to the point where single rider opens, they opened single rider.
Which was literally about 100 yards down.
Yeah, it's
from
like
where Claire had bought the breakfast.
Yeah, it's like where the just before the last room, they opened single rider, so we were like, get in there. So what would have been a 40-minute wait from that point ended up being a 5-minute wait.
Yeah.
So Claire was like, quick, help me up my grapes because I'm never going to get them finished before we get in the ride. So I think we queued about an hour and 20 minutes, which for park opening, I was quite happy with. And it was amazing. I got off with tears in my eyes. I have not rode the motorbike. The guy I was on with, I was too polite, and I said, what do you want to ride? And he's like, I don't mind. Would you mind if I rode the motorbike? And rather than going, no, because I haven't done it, I was like, yeah, go on. It is cool. I don't think it's the best ride in Orlando at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it that much. I'm still.
What do you think is the best ride?
I don't know. But I don't think, it's not like I didn't get off it like everyone else is going, oh my God, that's the best ride in the world right now.
Really? Okay. Maybe if you try the motorbike, you'll feel different.
I don't know. I can't.
I don't know, because I rode both. And I'm kind of like still mulling it over. I really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, I did. It's a lot of fun.
But that's a big claim.
You think it's a good replacement for what Dragon Challenge
Oh, without
was?
a doubt. Yeah, it's something I'll ride way more than I'd ever ride Dragon Challenge. I think what it is from our point of view, a lot of the elements are stuff that aren't new to us.
Yeah.
So like the drop track that blows everybody's minds. It's like, I've done it before. Multiple times.
The first time we rode it, I felt it lock in, and I was like, I knew exactly how long to count before it dropped.
Don't get me wrong, it is awesome, and I think it's
amazing.
one of those for me, it'll probably get better the more I ride it. But it didn't leave me like the first time I rode Spider-Man that literally left me speechless. I wasn't like, that is unbelievable.
Okay.
But it is bloody amazing.
Oh yeah, I came off it with tears in my eyes.
Yeah. I think for me, I've ridden virtually at the back both times. I would need to be a bit further forward. Because, you go up that...
There's a lot to take in.
Yeah, and when you go...
I was at the front. I think I was 3 from the front when I rode it.
So I've literally gone partially up a curve and then rolled back. So I think for me, I need a full experience.
But it is good.
Yeah.
Like
It
the
is.
first time we rode it, and I'm gutted that I was ill because it was.
That was the perfect time of night.
Yeah, it was about 5 o'clock. The sun was just starting to set. The lights were on, so it was just dusk.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I was bloody ill.
Yeah. However, I agree with a lot of people. Hagrid's in the wrong place.
Yeah, he should be at the end.
Yeah.
You go past him too quick at the beginning. You go slow past the unicorns at the end. He should be
Yeah.
there.
However, riding it in daytime means I saw things that I didn't because
Yes.
I actually Fluffy bypassed me the first time.
I missed the pixies entirely.
I caught
Oh.
them. But yeah, I saw stuff I hadn't. So I'm glad I've ridden it different times of the day. I'm so glad our first ride was at dusk.
But again, like we've said, this trip we didn't ride a lot of rides. And do you know what? Normally I come back angry that I didn't do this, didn't do that. And this time I'm like, the focus on this trip was so different from any
Yeah.
other trip we've ever had. And I'm okay with it. I'm not angry.
For all it was an extremely busy trip, it was actually,
yeah.
I was quite relaxed.
Yeah, it was amazing. One last thing from my point of view, I've said on this show for a very long time that I think Spider-Man's the better ride, but I prefer Transformers. I will wholeheartedly plant my feet firmly on the ground and agree with that statement. I much prefer Transformers over Spider-Man.
Agreed.
Like, we rode Spider-Man once, we rode Transformers about 4 times. And I have way more fun on that ride.
I'm still torn.
There's too many lulls in Spider-Man, whereas Transformers is balls to the wall from the minute you go.
Yeah. It's an action movie.
Yeah.
I dragged Tracy on Rip Ride Rocket, still love that ride.
I still
I
don't like
don't care what you say.
I really enjoyed it. I still don't like that lift hill.
Love it.
Do not like that
Love
lift hill.
it.
Nope.
So good.
Nope.
And ride-wise, that was about it. Then we didn't do Jurassic Park. Oh, we did Poseidon's Fury. That needs to
Yeah.
go. Needs to
E.T. I
go.
did E.T.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly.
Might have enjoyed it a little bit. We're not talking about that.
E.T., like, oh my God, it was like a 20-minute wait, but we seemed to be there for... We
Oh,
were stuck
forever.
outside for about what felt like half an hour. I don't know what
No
was going
fans,
on.
nothing.
The voice thing at the end was all cocked up because it wasn't our names when we went through.
No, I'm now Patrick.
Yeah.
What are you? Alvarado.
Yeah, apparently. But that's pretty much the chat. I mean, we could sit here for another 3 hours and go over our trip, really. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm not
I can't put
underselling
it into words.
by saying it is the greatest trip I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Just single-handedly.
It's just all the experiences, all the people that made it.
Yeah, it wasn't so much about the parks. It was about hanging out with the group of friends that we've made over the last 8 years of doing this podcast.
It's our family.
Genuine friends.
Mm-hmm.
Getting closer to Darren and Nina this time, and like
Yeah.
meeting Chris and Alexa for the first time,
Yeah.
and you know, Michelle and Robin, and like all these people we have had a close relationship for the
Mm-hmm.
last 18 months planning this thing. To then get to hang out with them has been amazing.
Yeah. And then meeting everybody that we've known for years and people we've never met before. And it just, yeah.
I think the combination of all that, you know, the big group aspect there, and then also being able to spend time with you guys. I mean, I've been doing this podcast with you for 2 years, never met before. At least
Yeah.
Darren and I met before, or not
Yeah.
before the podcast, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
It was, but yeah.
yeah, it was just, you know, I've been to the park for years, and just this trip was just something on a different level. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just an amazing experience, you know. And again, talking to just all the different people in the producers club, or you know, people that came out for the Weekender. That was just fun. Like, you know, it was just a really cool time hanging out with everybody. So, you know, a little bit of everything kind of made the trip for us. And yeah, looking forward to the next.
Definitely.
It's already been talked about.
It's going to be called The Weaker now.
Well, I did say that.
And then we'll have the monther.
And then the year.
Well, we've been eating green
It's
tarts
funny,
for
there's
that.
been conversations about already of, I wonder if we could buy a house between a few of us over as like Claire and Stuart and Claire. And like, Stuart's already looked into it. He's like, it would pay for itself, you know, in rental.
Yeah.
That's how far he's looking into it.
Oh, actually buying one.
Yes. And it would pay for itself in letting alone.
Wow.
That's how far, like that's how much of an emotional impact this weekend
Yeah.
has had on people, and it's crazy. And like Chris, I don't know whether it was before we started recording or when we were recording, that Chris has already said there that he's still seeing posts from The Weekender pop
Yeah.
up in his fresh Facebook feed. That's how much people are still talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was killing me.
Sad face too.
Yeah, that's it. It was killing me because every time I went on Facebook, that's the first picture I would see was Michelle's face propped up on a bloody suitcase
Yeah.
going home, and it's killed me every time. And then that whole thread of everyone posting the miserable faces because they're not there. It's just been weird.
I don't think it helped that was your wifey as well.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That was basically field trip mom. That's what I called her. Like, she made sure everything was on time, everything was good, took care of basically everything.
She really did.
All she needed was a cooler of snacks and drinks, juice boxes.
Ooh.
I think
love
her
Michelle.
back was as wet as Nina's was by the time I'd finished at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm too soppy.
You are a bit soppy.
I don't care. I embrace it. Everyone says it's fine. Just because you're a cold-hearted. But yeah, just wrapping it all up, it was amazing. It has been single-handedly the best trip I've ever had to Universal Orlando. Just anywhere in general. I never wanted it to end. I've tried to wallow in it as much as I can since we've come back. Today was hard going to work for the first time. I don't know what else to say. It was amazing. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a long one. So again, I just want to thank everyone who came, because if it wasn't just us, it was you guys. Without you guys, it wouldn't have been what it was. Thanks to Seth and the Unofficial Guides for coming up with the Seekender and the prizes, and Darren for adding his input in there as well. Thanks to Ian for the t-shirts. The t-shirts are awesome. I am currently wearing mine. I actually really like it.
Really good quality.
Sonia for donating the Voodoo Donut coffin and giving it to Darren.
Definitely.
Gillian, obviously, again, we cannot thank her enough for setting up that GoFundMe. It's still to get to stand in front of Gillian and say thank you face to face meant a lot.
It really did.
To us, it really did. As Chris said earlier, thanks to Holly for doing the name tags. Thanks to Robin, a Mouse Muggle. Robin put her input in there as well to make it all go smoothly. Thanks to Chris and Darren and Tracy, because without them, again, it would just be me waffling on my own, and I don't think we'd have as many awesome people around as if it was just me. And of course, we've said it there. I want the biggest thank you to Michelle, because she has been the one that has put the Weekender ahead of herself to make sure that it was the roaring success it was. And again, reiterate, if you want to book a trip, please use Mouse and Muggle Travel, because they are amazing. We are planning the next one. It is in early talk. We have no idea when it's going to be.
I suspect there's a date already penciled in.
It's 2 months from now, you said, right?
I wish it was, Chris. I wish it was. If we weren't coming with kids in February, it might be February, but unfortunately we are. I just want to say I love you all. It's been epic, to use a universal word.
Yep.
And I cannot wait until the next one. So that's going to wrap up the show. We'll end with another Universal Is. And of course, if you want to be involved, send us what your Universal is to podcast@uuopodcast.com and make sure it is in 3 words or less. And we will share them on the show. And this week, it is my turn. And I think Universal is where I belong.
Aww.
See you next week.
Cut, print. That's a wrap for another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.